Hi, it's Dave from Driving Venture, and today you join me at Ainsdale Beach and we are test driving the Toyota GR Yaris. It really does take me back 2002 when I purchased my first Japanese car, a Honda Civic Type R. I get ribbed a little bit about that car even today, but you know, I really love that car. The Toyota Yaris has been a car, the GR has been a car I've wanted to drive since I knew it was coming out, and all the press, all the people that reviewed this car, I found it to be extremely exciting to drive. And my initial impressions are, I agree with them. It picks up just so well. And that punchy 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, punching out 253 horsepower, lets you know it's there when you put that right foot on that accelerator pedal. I think what's really cool about this car, really cool, is that you're joining kind of the rally fraternity for the road. And it's all come from WRC tech. You know, this little plate down here that reminds you are in a WRC focused and engineered car. I believe I'm right in saying that you have to have 25,000 units sold of a road production car before you can actually enter the WRC rally. So I don't think they're going to struggle to sell these. It's just a pocket rocket. These seats are lovely and supportive. I like the GR logo on the headrest, but it's got lots of lateral support. You know, it's not as much as a bucket seat, you know, in a Porsche, but you know, it's supportive. This car's coming in at about £35,000, and the great thing about the Japanese is when they produce a car and they sell a car, they keep it very straightforward. You get the circuit pack, you get a long list of things, and the job's done. Unlike other manufacturers where you buy a car at 30, 40,000 and then it's, oh, here's the list of options, and it goes on and on and on, and it pushes the price up and up and up. With this, it's got everything you need. I mean, it's got Apple CarPlay, it's got climate control, it's got 4-wheel drive, it's got touchscreen tech. For £34,000, what's it going up against? There's other good cars in the segment, obviously Focus ST, Fiesta ST, another well-received, well-liked car. This is a cheeky little number. It feels good to drive it, and it sounds good. It does sound good. Go in second gear. So the Toyota Yaris GR, WRC spec and tech on this car. The first thing to point out is this is the circuit pack options. There's 3 options. There's the circuit pack one, so it's a car which will be very at home on the track. With a circuit pack, you get the forged 18-inch rims. You also get the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres. So some sticky rubber, we need it today because it's very chilly. The Yaris normally is a 5-door car, so this is just 2-door. It's also been squashed a little bit. It's a little bit shorter in the rear of the car. Let's be honest, it really is only a 2-seater, and obviously it does though still have seats in the back. It's got disc brakes all round. I love those red calipers. And this car has got GR badges all over it. It's got them on the wheel calipers. It's got them on the tailgate here. It's got them at the bottom here, GR4. Obviously this is a 4-wheel drive car. I love these rear exhaust pipes in stainless steel. I don't know if you can spec them in black. I think they might look a little bit better in black. Let's have a look in the back of the car here now. Let's pop this boot. Plenty of room for a little bit of a shop. To the supermarket. Obviously you're going to struggle if you're planning on buying one of these as a weekend away car. What you notice about this car as well is it's actually 6 centimetres wider than a standard Yaris. So that rear wider track helps with its performance. I do enjoy the looking at these lovely, I think they look like a dark grey, almost a black alloy wheel from BBS there, fabulous. And these running 225 40 R18 rubber. The only thing on this car which comes over from the standard Yaris is the wing mirrors. The front of the car has got a really mean and menacing front spoiler. Love this front grille. These air intakes here and here actually do funnel air through into the front wheel arches to help with the aerodynamics, downforce, and also brake cooling. And just in case you forget again, another GR badge. The lights are LED, and you've also got 2 front spot lamps. But when you go for the circuit pack car, there's really no options to choose from. It just comes as it is. You get a choice of colours. I think this looks really mean in black. So the Toyota Yaris GR, it's got a total output of 257 brake horsepower. I mean, 257 horsepower in a car like this. I remember in 2002, I had a Honda Civic Type R with like 200, and I thought that was good. It's got a 1600 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, and this will get you to 62 mile an hour in a very hurriedly 5.5 seconds. The car also produces 316 newton meters of torque, and it maxes out at 142 mile an hour. This is a car that will take you to the shops. You have an awful lot of fun getting there and an awful lot of fun getting back. Now, one thing I'll say about this car when you get in this car, you do feel obviously a lot higher up than you would do if you were, like in a Porsche or something like that. So you do feel a bit high up. I've just driven it very, very briefly thus far, but it does have adjustable height. I'm in the lowest setting at the moment. I think I'd like it to be a little bit lower. It's got a lovely leather trimmed steering wheel. Whoever makes these GR badges, they must be coining it in. All your controls are on on the steering wheel. So you've got your media, you've got your cruise control, and it's just all at your fingertips there. Lovely touch screen readout here. So you've got your map, you've got your audio and your menu. This will connect wirelessly to Apple CarPlay. Straight ahead, you've got your climate control settings. So it doesn't feel as plush as some cars, but for sort of £34,000, it's got fantastic performance for the money. But I think they've brought a very, very exciting car to market. I really do, and I can see why they are selling out. We have been lent this car by HW Moon from Wigan Toyota. Check them out, go and see them. Go and test drive this car because you're going to love it. I think anyone who's considering one of these, you better hurry up because they're selling out the allocations to the UK market extremely quickly. Now, not only is the roof lower in the back than on a standard Yaris, but this roof is made from carbon fibre. Carbon fibre in a Yaris WRC Tech. It's impressive. So in the centre console, you've got this magic button, and this dials up different dynamics and how you want the car to perform as you're driving it. In normal mode, it'll give you 60% of the traction to the front wheels and 40% to the rear. If you dial it up and go into sport, then that will give you 70% to the rear, 30% to the front, and in track mode it's 50-50. So I think a little bit around the GR, the Gazoo Racing, around the LMP1 victories they've had at Le Mans, but they've been very, very successful with WRC too. And so when you get that collaboration between Gazoo and Gazoo Racing and the WRC, it's an exciting combination. I think it's cool to drive a Toyota. This is a cool car. You know, we think back to our Top Gear days when they had the cool wall. I think this is a car that would rightly find itself on that wall. Most people are going to buy these cars on personal contract purchase arrangements, perhaps lease them. The payment's cheap as chips. You can get this car with a very small deposit for less than £400 a month. And the poise of the car as it accelerates, you can feel those tyres eating into the road, taking you onwards. Now, because the car's quite compact, it's great as a city car. It's great to have some fun in, but it's going to be easier to park. It's going to get in the parking bay. It's going to get in that parking space. It's got enough room to get the shopping in, get a bit of kit in, off to the gym or something like that. So it's very accomplished. It's a very accomplished car. But it puts a smile on your face driving this car. You feel cool driving this car. You really feel cool. And I know a few people are buying these as well, got them on order. This car now, if you wanted to order one, you're probably going to be waiting maybe till next Christmas to get one. So get your skates on. A big thanks to HW Moon there at Wigan, Toyota Wigan, the main dealer, kindly allowed us to have access to this car today. Give Steve a ring. We've got the sales guys there, give Steve a ring. I'm just trying to help you out if you can. But as I say, if you want one of these cars, they are selling out fast. Allocations are going. So I think he told me you'd be September next year before you got one. So it's not going to be too long before you're into 2022 delivery spaces. So I think that's something to consider. The reviews have been good. I'm telling you, this is a good car. This is a great car. For the money, for the performance, lovely car to drive. Gives you a lot of confidence in the bends. It picks up, accelerates well, it sounds good. It's got decent economy. You know, and for the money, I think it's a bargain. So there we have it, the fabulous Toyota GR Yaris. Special thanks to HW Moon here in Wigan for access to this car, for us being able to film with this car today. It's an absolutely sensational car. Thanks very much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. And as always, I'll see you next time.